Hi everyone. Today I'll show you two colors and we'll talk about the E-Series upgrade from Belle Tress. So this is Belle Tress's best-selling color, Brown Sugar Sweet Cream, on one of their best-selling styles from the Cafe collection, Sugar Rush. But this particular Sugar Rush is Sugar Rush E. So the E-Series came about when Belle Tress decided to take about 25 or 30 of the top-selling styles from the Cafe collection, and they gave them some upgraded features. One of the most important upgrades, I believe, is this fiber. So the original Cafe collection has a very nice fiber. Belle Tress is known for a very fine denier on their fiber, and of course the installation of how many fibers, a very low density wig. And it's still like that for the E-Series, very low density and a very fine denier. But the fibers now are the same fibers that Belle Tress uses on their Luxe collection. So they really are super silky and they are a little bit more durable, they say. But I love how they feel. They're so silky. I mean, I think that the original Cafe collection fibers are quite nice as well. And my piece that I'll show you in another color, I've worn it a lot and it's holding up fabulously. But I really do think these fibers feel very, very silky. So I just love touching them. Also, the main upgrade is the extended lace front. The original Cafe series was a temple to temple lace front. So it was a bit shorter, and some people had some pieces that were not transitioned very nicely down into the ear tab area. So they have now extended the lace front on these E styles, taken it all the way down to the top of the ear tab. And as you can see, it's really, really nicely done. And the ear tab area is very, very smooth and nicely done as well. On this color, Brown Sugar Sweet Cream, they have taken some of the blonde highlights here. So this is a mix of a couple of different medium and light browns with a dark brown rooting and a few different blonde type of highlights that give an overall neutral look. But there is a little bit of some cooler blondes as well, so it's neutral, leaning a little bit cool to some people's eye, but you could see that lace front, they've taken just the right amount of blonde into the front to soften those darker brown knots, and it really makes the lace front look quite natural and soft. I really love the way it's done. It appears to me too also that these E-Series compared to my original Sugar Rush, they installed the fibers in the front with a little bit of lift. Kind of reminds me how you often see in Raquel Welch wigs, a little bit of lift so that you don't have face flopping right down sitting flat on your forehead. So I really love that about my Brown Sugar Sweet Cream Sugar Rush E. Now I will show you all of the other cap features when I show you the other color of my original Sugar Rush. But I will tell you that another feature is that they've extended the nape. It's a velvet covered extended nape now, and there are Velcro adjusters as opposed to the pull tab adjusters on the original Cafe collection. The ear tabs remain the same. And Sugar Rush was one of the Cafe collections that did have a full mono top as opposed to just a monofilament part. So Sugar Rush does offer parting variability where you can still see the illusion of scalp with that full mono top. So that's quite nice. They didn't need the upgrade there. But I will give you a look around at Sugar Rush. I'm pretty sure that you're all familiar with this style because it has been around for a while. So I'll just put the actual measurements of this long layered style in the description of the video. Yeah, she's a really, really lovely style. I do like this color. I've gotten quite accustomed to wearing blondes now. The rooted blondes really work well for me, and I'm really enjoying it, especially now that the weather is broken. We're getting into spring and summer. Now let's look at this underrated color. This is Cayenne with ginger root. I just love this color and I think it's not talked about enough. This is on my Sugar Rush, the original Cafe collection piece. So as you can see, it's holding up really well. I do wear this one a lot. And, you know, I do maintenance on her, but I find with the Belle Tress pieces, they really, even this original fiber, they come back to almost near perfect box condition when you take your heat tools to them. So my original cafe collection, Sugar Rush here, when I purchased it from Shaquille, I think I just got lucky because the temple to temple lace front is very nicely done. Even the transition down into the ear tabs does not look hard or messy the way that some people did experience with the cafe collection. So I really just got lucky with mine. And to be honest, that's the way it goes with wigs. You know, even in the budget price point or the more luxury price point, we will always find things that bother us or that we don't love. Wigs are not perfection, just like our own bio hair is not perfect. It's the same thing with our wigs. We'll always find little things that we think are flaws. They're not really flaws. They're just the wig industry. There are so many variables in the manufacturing process, in the design process, even in the marketing that affects the wig industry as a whole. So it's impossible to have that perfect continuity and perfect perfection in wigs. It's just really not a realistic expectation as a consumer. So I really feel that I just got lucky with this piece. And I also find that depending on different colors that you get, I find blondes are always a little bit finer, denier feeling than some of the browns in Belle Tress, for instance. But they're all lovely. It's just that we will notice these little differences and inconsistencies that we have to be aware of and have realistic expectations as an alternative hair consumer. Not to say we can't expect quality, we can, especially in these higher end brands, but we really have to be realistic about what a wig can offer us. It offers us great choice, great options. If you're dealing with hair loss, the options are just life-saving. They can really feel that way. And if you have bio hair and you just like to express yourself through your style, you know, it's just an accessory. I mean, like your clothes or shoes. I don't do nails, but just like choosing a nail polish, we might choose colors of wigs all the time that are different every day. It's really fun. And we just have to be realistic with our expectations, I think. Cayenne with ginger root is a discontinued color, but I did want to show it to you just to tell you that when that happens and a color that you love is discontinued by a brand or even a style is discontinued, you don't have to fret because usually the manufacturers will offer us some sort of alternative within the collections. Like I'm sure I can find a color that is close enough to this that I will enjoy, and or your favorite blonde. If that goes missing, if they discontinue it, you will find something similar that you can enjoy. And the same thing with different styles. If they discontinued Sugar Rush as a style altogether, there are sister styles or twin styles. You're pretty much guaranteed because the industry does offer us so many vast selections and choices within styles and different brands and different colors. We're bound to find something that we do like. So don't worry if your favorite color gets discontinued or your favorite style does. Just do your research and you will find something else. Just one correction that I said earlier, the Sugar Rush E, it doesn't actually have an extended nape. I see that it has the Velcro adjusters and it only has the regular length nape there. So I'm pretty sure though that I've seen some other styles in the E series that do have an extended. So maybe it's just because they didn't extend it on Sugar Rush, but I did want to let you know that. Wanted to give you another look again at my Chelsea in beige linen blonde R, just to let you know this is another color that has been discontinued. And it's the blonde that I've liked the most. So when I first reviewed this, oh geez, Chelsea was one of the first reviews on my channel. I can't even watch. But I'm enjoying doing these videos, but I'm still a little creeped out by looking at myself on camera. But I just love this. This is a neutral blonde as well. But as you can see, it's a very bright blonde compared to brown sugar sweet cream on the Sugar Rush E here, which I like as well too. But I've really graduated to wearing real blondes now. So I was so disappointed at first when I heard that when Beige and Blonde R was discontinued. And because I think it works for so many people because it is so neutral. And I just love the brightness of it for summer. So I wanted to let you know that I did go ahead and I ordered another Chelsea because I have started wearing this Chelsea regularly. So, but I've had to pick a different blonde. Now, back in the original video, before I got distracted with the lace front falling backwards because I didn't have the adjusters in tight enough, I was going to mention that the overall tone of Beige Linen Blonde R is kind of similar to the other another blonde within the City collection called Raw Sugar Blonde and Raw Sugar Blonde Rooted. And I went ahead and ordered another Chelsea because I do love this style. It's very natural, a wearable everyday style. I think it just looks very realistic and natural. So not too long, not too short. So when I get Raw Sugar Blonde R, I will hold them side by side for you to see if they do give off the same vibe. I know Raw Sugar Blonde R is more dimensional. Chelsea was one of the only really well blended blondes. There are a few different tones in her, but she's very well blended overall. So Raw Sugar Blonde is also it is dimensional, but it's not as dimensional, say, to Milkshake Blonde, which is very, very variegated. Just for me, I like when the colors blend together nicely, even though this is dimensional and a little bit variegated, the colors aren't too starkly different. So it gives, I just like this overall blended blonde look. So let me know if you're going to revisit any of the Cafe Collection styles through the E series. I think that you would be very happy if you did because those styles were just beloved in the Cafe Collection, and the upgrades to the E series they're just fabulous. So I hope you check it out. Let me know, say hi in the comments. Thanks for watching. Take care.